This is about Unit 1, Object-Oriented Programming using Java. Unit 1 topic, it is related to object groups concept. First, we have to understand what is object and classes in Java. And object in Java is the physical as well as logical entity, whereas a class in Java is logically entity only. What is object in Java? In real world, we are going to see a lot of objects, that is pencil, apple, book, and bag, board, whatever the things we are seeing in the breathless things are, we call it as an object. But how we are going to incorporate it with this object with the Java programming language, now and that only we are going to see in this PPT. What is the difference between class and object? First, we have to understand an entity that has a state behavior is known as an object. Normally, the object is having two type of behaviors, that is a state and behavior is called as an object. Example, chair, bike, marker, pen, table, car, etc. It can be a physical or logical. That comes under tangible and intangible. The example of a tangible object is the banking system, because banking system, we say in the word itself it is banking system, but under the banking system, if you are know very well about the process of activities, then we will understand that is called as a banking. But in physical, it is not possible to touch and feel that particular things of banking system. So object, it's not like that. It is it's having that three characteristics, main characteristics. One is a state, that is represents the data value of an object. For example, pencil we have means that pencil, it's having some data, that is numbers or HP pencils, like that. It's having based on the tip of the point, we have to identify the quality of that particular pencil. Behavior, it represents the functionality of an object, such as in banking system we say it is a deposit, withdrawal, etc. But in pencil, if you consider the functionality, it is we are going to use that pencil for writing purpose or sketching purpose or uh, coloring purpose. We started using that. So pencil, it's having that behavior. Identity, an object is typically implemented by a unique ID. The value of ID is not visible to the external user. For example, in the banking system, we have a ID number for the customer, but in the pencil we don't have an ID number. But based on the batch number or quality of that pencil drawing methodology, we will understand the identity of the pencil. For example, the architecture peoples, they are using that HP pencil, HP1, HP2, HP3, like that. Based on the tip of the size, we will given an identity. So here in Java, however, it is used to internally by the JVM. JVM, it is nothing but a Java virtual machine to identify the each object uniquely. Each object uniquely. That is the approach. In Java, we have a consideration called as an JVM. Based on the JVM only, we are going to execute the classes and object in Java programming. Class and object, for example, pen is an object, its name is Reynolds, color is white, known as it is state. It is used to write, so writing, it is a behavior. An object is an instance of a class. A class is a template or blueprint from which objects are created. So an object is the instance, a result of a class. Object definition: an object is a real world entity. It is already discussed one in the PPT itself. An object, it is simply we say it is a real world entity. But in class, it's not like that. An object is a runtime entity also. The object is an entity which has a state and behavior. Uh, we call it as an object. So normally the object, it's having two type of consideration things of activities. Mainly it is a state and behavior.